Hero Saitama, or Saitama the Hero. Whatever you call him, it doesn't matter. On paper, this dude sounds really good. But the real question is Hero Saitama just hype right now, or is he gonna be meta? And where does he belong on the tier list?
Who's our top nukers?
For the beginning part of each quest, Saitama is a sitting duck. Like all ducks, they need to spread their wings and fly. In Saitama's case, punch. Saitama's 2 5-star physical slots help him go crazy. He has a lot of attack up and defense increase, but what he lacks is light resistance down to the enemy. So if you can provide this to him, well, it'll be good. But you really want to focus on giving him attack up from equipments, since it helps him with his passive. Here's something you need to know about nuking units. It's really enjoyable how it takes only one punch or attack, deleting the boss. On the other hand, sometimes certain bosses just can't be nuked. That's just the way it is. This part has always been an issue for nuking units, which voids them useless. But Saitama the Hero, this guy is a different breed. His skill is absolutely game-breaking. With the potential to reach 300 arts per skill, I gotta say, it almost happened for me. Like I mentioned before, even if he gets 50 to 100 arts per use, that's still impressive. I found this really useful in hard content. His art is not really good, and I rarely use it, but it has its use if your team doesn't have physical resistance or break resistance. His true art, I gotta say, is useful. And I already knew that his true art is going to be beneficial to the team, increasing damage resistance by 30% and a barrier that negates 8,000 damage all at once. This really comes in handy. He's not supposed to take a tank's place, but for majority of the content, you can get away with him tanking. For harder content though, you'll probably use his true art to help the tank, but this shouldn't be priority, since he's the man that punches one. His super art with the defense ignore is what makes him useful actually. I mean, for bosses that can't be nuked, he's still doing good enough damage. And this reason alone is the reason why this guy is game breaking. Even if he's not nuking, he's not void useless. If you can't nuke the boss, you'll most likely be in harder content, which means you're fighting for a while. In this case, you'll build up his skill to the point you'll be using his super art continuously. This guy is a unit you don't want to miss out on. But I honestly gotta say, if you got Saito Hajime and you didn't get Hero Saitama, you'll be okay. But if you're fortunate enough to get Hero Saitama, I don't see why you won't like this unit. To be honest, I'm having a really hard time determining if Hero Saitama or Saito Hajime is a better nuker. Saito's ability to gain 150% damage resistance to the enemy with his super art, increase a burst of arts to the team, as well as reduce enemies' physical resistance by 100%, increase his stats by 40%, and gains 40 arts with his skill, makes this dude an absolute beast. But Saitama is also an absolute beast. Let me know in the comments who you think is a better nuker or a better unit. How are you? Yes, I'm talking to you. I hope you're doing good. If not, or anytime in the future you're having a bad day, don't forget to breathe. Trust me, it helps. I'll give you my verdict on Hero Saitama later on in this video, so stay tuned. Actually, let's test these two. I'll make sure Hoka pops his super art first. Saitama the Hero and Saito Hajime. Alright, I'll pop Hoka's true art, super art, of course, and then I'll use Saitama's super art first. Let's see how much he hits. 5 mil. All right, Saito's 12. All right. Let's reverse that. Let's reverse it. Let's go. So Saito goes first. 12 mil again, but this time Saitama should do better. 13 mil. Of course he did better because of he got Saito's debuff. Let's try with Hoka's true art with super art this time, and we'll do Saitama first. Let's see how that goes. So true art and then super art. I'm assuming it'll be a little bit stronger. 12 mil, okay. Ooh. 34. Okay. All right, now let's try the opposite way. Let's try Saito first. Of course, we're gonna have the true art first. Bam, right there. There we go. Come on, Hoka. So Saito's first, and then Saitama. Ooh, 36 still. $30. All right, you know what? Let's do everything with their true weapon together. Everything all at once. Let's pop everything all at once. Just a crit. Ooh. So Saitama's hitting a little bit more because it's obvious what it is. This damage looks way better. Instead of going against each other, it's better together. It looks like these two units are comparable, actually as expected, but they have their differences in abilities, which makes them good. But Saito is a one-hit wonder, which most of the time is enough, while Saitama will be good in longer content. Keep this in mind. What do you guys think? Comment below. I want to know your feedback on these two. Is Saitama pity-worthy? I gotta say, it really sucks how he's the only one on the banner. I really can't answer that question for you. It's a choice you're gonna have to make on your own. But what I can say is this guy is game-changing. His defensive and offensive capability is really useful. Do you need to put him in a monolite team? Question mark? The answer is no, but he sure will do better with the monolite team. So, is Hero Saitama just hype right now? Or is he gonna be meta? I honestly think he's gonna be meta. His defensive capability and offensive capability, combined with his skill and passive, makes him an absolute beast. I think I said this already. The tier list. Where does he belong? In my opinion, I can say he belongs on SS tier. At this time, I can't really say he's SSS. So if you believe otherwise, let me know in the comments. What the heck is Crimson Star Circus? I'm just playing. This event equals free gems. Make sure you farm Holy Cloak Familia, a 4-star equipment that may come in handy in the future. Other than that, the other equipments are optional. If you're unsure who to pick up for Forever Summon, you can check out my video on the top 5 Forever Summon units. I provide information on the top units you can pick and honorable mentions. Or you can check out my One Punch Man crossover video if you haven't seen it already. I go in depth with these units and their equipments. If you're interested, it should be popping up on the screen now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on future content. Stay grinding. Aim for the W, and you know what they call me, Master Rich.